Everybody knows that hiring a remote employee is usually less expensive than hiring somebody in-house. And what most people also know is that hiring that remote person that happens to be overseas is going to save you a whole lot more money as well. Here's a couple of reasons why. So number one is the most obvious, and that's going to be the salary difference. So right now in the States, what we're finding with the job market is that people are getting paid more than they used to. Okay, with inflation going up or whatever you want to call it, whatever the economic conditions are that you are looking at, those data points, salaries are going up. And so for smaller businesses, for startups, for people with limited access to cash flow, that can be a really big hindrance on your growth. For example, people coming out of college right now are expecting about 30% more from a base salary than they were 10 years ago. Okay, we're seeing them 60, 70, sometimes even $80,000 right out of college for certain operational positions within business and sales as well. So to compare that, if you were to hire, say, somebody from the Philippines, the scale would be, if it's a $100,000 a year employee over there, it's probably going to be close to 20, maybe 25,000. Okay, your senior level executive assistants, you know, the ones that really help you get stuff done, are really, really expensive over here in the States comparatively as to what you can get for, say, somewhere like the Philippines. Now, the second one that a lot of people don't really think about is the hidden costs associated with having an employee here in the States, especially on site. First and foremost is your office space. Where are you going to sit them, right? Office space is pretty expensive. If you have a remote employee, they're working from somewhere else, which means you likely don't have to pay for that office space. The second is going to be your payroll taxes and your benefits. Okay, this is something that most employees don't realize, that as a business owner on the back end, it's not just a salary that's going out. We've got the payroll taxes, we have benefits that are going, there's a cost, there's a hidden cost to all of these expenses that we have as business owners, and they can really, really add up, which could mean the difference between you hiring one person over the next, or maybe when you need two people, but you can only afford one, remote might be the way to go. And number three is equipment. Not always, but most of the time we found that to be true. So you got your laptop and your headset, you know, maybe some video equipment, all that stuff adds up and can slow down your growth. Whereas opposed to hiring somebody remote or in another country, they're gonna come with their own setup for that. So there are a few things that you can consider, because usually it's always going to be more cost effective and efficient to hire somebody remote than it is to hire local.